Hello folks, time for another video and shave. Alright, well, just had my hair cut by my lovely wife. I know I don't have about 10 or 15 hairs for the cut, but I don't like it when the back gets long, pokes me in the back of the neck. Don't like that. Anyway, alright, so we're going to get ready for this awesome shave. So while she was cutting my hair today, she was wearing some kind of perfume that had a kind of a cucumber melon kind of scent. So I said, hey, that brings up an idea. So I reached for the Uncle John's cucumber melon. Now I know I've used this a couple times in the past, but hey, awesome scent. Ingredients right on the back, so it saves me editing time. How awesome is that? And something else that I haven't used in forever is a board brush. So I broke out the Semogue 830 today. Nice. Now I'll show you this at the end, shave, because this board brush has bloomed out like a blooming onion for me. And I already have my nice mixture whipped up in the Sandstorm bowl by Captain's Choice. That's the perfect size bowl for this brush. Nice. So yeah. And going with the Rockwell 6S today, with the blade gap there on plate number 5. And I think, I just felt like, hey, you know what? I was watching Jaws the other night. So go with the shark. Got a shark in there. That is, I think they're super platinum, right? Or they're super stainless, sorry. The shark super stainless, says it right there. And that's what's in here on plate number 5, like I said. Right, plate number 5. See, I color my numbers in because I'm a blind dude. And there's the blade gap on plate 5. Very nice. All right, so let's wet the old mug. Sun is a-blazing today. Very nice. Had a doctor's appointment today. Went to the doctor's. Sat there, and the doctor never showed. He had an emergency. So now I have to go there over the weekend. Not happy about that, but whatever. All right, so here we go. Nice board brush. Semogues. I used to say Semogue, and when I used to say it in the Jersey accent, I put an H on it for some reason and say Semogue instead of Semogue. And that used to totally piss Jill off. May she rest in peace. She used to remind me that it's Semogue and not Semogue. I miss Jill. She was the best bowl buster out there. Plus, she really supported my channel with her comments and advice and whatnot. Very awesome. Named a few of my shaving devices, like a couple razors and stuff. Especially my Rod George, the frog handle. All right. That's a great scent, by the way, in the Uncle John's. Melon and cucumber. Okay, Rockwell 6S. Plate number 5. Shark. Super stainless. Yeah, trying to keep on top of my shaves because I've been neglecting my shaves lately because I've just been so busy around here and doing projects with my lovely wife. But I figure since today is right before the weekend, be nice and shaven for the start of the weekend. Supposed to have nice weather throughout the weekend, I think. It was my awesome dad's birthday yesterday. My dad just turned 84. Him and my mom are chilling out. Very active though. Excuse me. It'll tickle. I didn't bring my water into the bathroom today. And it's quite hot. Yeah, so anyway, yep, my parents are in their basically mid-80s and they're doing great. Very active. Excuse me. I have such a tickle in my throat. I hate to do this, but I also nicked myself coughing there. Darn it. Anyway. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. That's okay though. It's right on the lip. Well, that was a nice first pass, except for the little tickle in my throat. Don't want to get that lather down in my ear, because then it'll do the old crackle, snap, crackle, pop. All right, well, except for that little mistake I just made, but that was totally 100% my fault, because the Uncle John soaps got great residual and great slickness. That was my bummer. I coughed and still shaved, and hence the nick. Which, maybe, if it continues to bleed a little bit, I'll break out some Proraso Nick Gel, which I haven't used in a very long time. Because even though I am on blood thinners, when I do nick myself, it really doesn't bleed too bad. But if I do have that occasional deep nick and it does bleed, I always reach for the Proraso Nick Gel. So I got myself right on the lip there, so it really looks worse than it is. But I'll show you what that's all about in a sec. A little against the grain. This soap has a great cucumber and melon scent, and it's not crazily overpowering. It's the perfect blend of cucumber and melon together. Boy, it's such good stuff. And the shark blade performs well in this razor on plate number 5. Don't mind that little nick on my lip. That was all my fault. All right. Let me drain Sigmund and Sea Monster, empty Sigmund. because we know what'll happen. Just doing a little cold water rinse there. Dry off with the Lancaster Towel in a sec, but just want to wipe down my counter because it is just awfully wet. And I am very slobbish when it comes to that. Lancaster Towel. It's my favorite drying method. I call it the Lancaster water magnet because that's exactly what it does. All right, now I'm going to step away from the camera for 1 sec because I need to actually dig up my Nick Gel. Excuse me 1 second. Wait, I have it. Really don't have it handy because I rarely have to use it most of the times. But that's what it looks like. It's the Nick Gel. And I guess I haven't used it in a while. And what I like about this is if you really nick yourself bad, like in the face and you're in the middle of shaving, you could apply this. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a little gel. You could apply this and then still shave. Because it kind of dries into a clear, like almost like a bandage kind of a thing. So that's the Proraso Nick Gel. Very good stuff. And as you can see, it totally stops that. It's better than a Nick stick, better than alum, better than Secpa pencil. Works real good. Okay, so that was Uncle John's Cucumber Melon. Great stuff. And I used the Semogue 830 today. I'm actually going to wash this off because I want to show you how awesome. I've had this brush for, I think, about 3 to 4 years now. It was one of the first brushes I ever got after, you know, the Vanderhagen set that I started off with back in 2006. I did buy a Badger right after that, but, you know, I graduated to this one, trying out many board brushes, and just give it a little shaky, 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 shake there, and look at the bloom on this guy. That is awesome. So that's the Semogue 830. I call it the bloomin' onion. And when you soak this and get this nice and wet, it is the softest thing you could imagine. It took about maybe 20 shaves to actually get this, you know, broken in nicely. I didn't do the whole, you know, soak it, put it in a plastic bag, put it in a refrigerator, jambo. I just shaved with it and, you know, there it is. That's awesome. I think it was around $20 some. It actually has its own stand. That's how important that brush is to me, even though I haven't been using it. And I whipped that up in the old Captain's Choice Sandstorm Bowl. Thank you, Wes. Oh yeah, and thank you, Josh, because Josh sent me the soap. And of course that was the Rockwell 6S on plate number 5. And since this awesome soap was sent to me by my buddy Josh, Josh never disappoints. He always usually gets the soap and a splash or some kind of post shave. So we got the matching splash, and then the label got a little wet in the back, but there's the ingredients of the splash. It says to shake this sucker well. I like these bottles. These are like the old booze bottles. I know there's a name for them, but I couldn't think of it at the moment. This smells so awesome. Good stuff. Soothing. And it smells spectacular. It actually has a little bit stronger scent than the soap does. So that was Uncle John's Cucumber Melon Splash. Awesome stuff. Okay, folks, by the way, so if you noticed that little nick I had there, that I actually nicked my lip because I'm stupid and I was coughing while I had the razor in my hand, which is dumb. So if you enjoyed today's Uncle John's Cucumber Melon Shave, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down that bad boy. Okay, and please subscribe. We are kind of climbing. I think we're only 20 away from my goal to have another giveaway, I think. But it's been going up and down, so who knows. But please subscribe and stay safe out there. And until next shave, Glenn's signing off.